Hello YouTube! Welcome back to SkyFactory 2. This is Kankadia. And I've been a little bit busy, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, there is actually a deep dark portal back there. And there is a charge pad and a health pad underneath me. That's actually not what I was referring to. I was referring to that. Yeah. So here's my thinking. And bear with me now. Some of you are going to be like, oh, what the heck were you thinking? Okay, here's what I was thinking. I want to fight the Wither, and as in previous episode, I was able to collect three Wither skulls, and I realized that it really wasn't that much I could do to get explosion-proof systems in place. However, what I could do is make an area. Oh, of course, it rains now. Is make an area like that. Let me turn this down a little bit. Music, weather. There we go. Is create an area where once the Wither explodes, it shouldn't be able to escape, or at least not escape very easily. So what I'm going to do is get in there with some bone. Yeah, I did actually build a builder's wand. I was okay. Here's the history of this structure. I'll go through it as I arm up a little bit. Where is my bow? That's actually a good question. Where's my bow? So the history of it is I made a 40 by 40. I built a couple other things too. I'll go to those in a minute. I built a 40 by 40 platform, and I used that to do the activation ritual for the this division sigil. I used that to make a builder's wand and built this thing up. So this is 20. This is 40 by 40. Base 20 high. That pillar there is actually what it would have been if I'd actually made it 40 high. It probably wouldn't be necessary. And halfway through I was like, this is actually big enough. Oh yeah, so over here this is my quantum link chamber, almost ready. So that we'll get to that in a few minutes. But seriously, where did I put even in the tools? No. Okay, so it appears I may have accidentally deleted my my good bow. Fortunately, I have a whole bunch of enchanting books, and I used that with an ordinary bow. I just got picked up from some scrap and made a power 4 bow. So that should be sufficient to what I want to do here. I think I put them in. Where did I put them? In for satchel. Okay, well, I'm trying to find everything I want to. Let me try and tell you what's happened so far. So I did, in fact, make a dragon egg. That took me quite a bit of cobblestone into bedrock in there and quite a few diamonds. I did make some end cake. Not too hard, but that's going to be cool when we actually go and fight the ender dragon. I had an incident with some invisible creatures, hence the need for sonic glasses, which did not end very well, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Where the heck are mob drops? Oh, no, sorry, severed heads. There we go. So, 3 of those, and I just realized I don't actually have any soul sand. Sorry, I'm usually a little more, what do we call it? Prepared than this. But I do have my area here, so I just need to make, I think it's 4 soul sand, or make the design. Sorry, it's been a little while. I actually haven't made a wither since vanilla. That's quite a while ago, in fact. How long has it been since I fought the Wither? You know what? It actually may have been just about a year ago. Wow, come so far. Oh, there's a zombie pigman over there. I have put those cobblestone things there, but they do tend to come in anyway. Ah well. I've been making YouTube videos for a little over a year now. I think it was last time I fought the Wither. It was in my first vanilla series. Okay, so I got a bow, I got chest plate, I got soul sand, I got Wither. I actually am. You know what I could use is some milk. Let me get a second bucket. I hope we won't need more than 2. And do I have any? No, I have any potions? Do I? Fortunately, this is not like a very agrarian sky, so I can just click as much as I want and get plenty of milk in case I get withered, which is actually quite likely. So my armor is not that good right now, but I hopefully won't need it. I say hopefully. Again, I am playing with keep inventory turn on. It's just the way I roll in Skyblock. So what I did here is I made this space, and hopefully this thing isn't infested, although it very well might be. No. Okay, this little space here is going to be where we're going to spawn this guy. So I think it's the right space. Oh. There we go. So it's like that. And it might actually be too low, come to think of it. So let's try 1, 2. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. There we go. 2, and here we go. Yep, there he goes. Okay, there's the wither. He's expanding. I got 2.5 stacks of arrows. See how this when he explodes. Hopefully this won't be really, really bad. Nice. Okay, standard mineshaft technique. He's blowing the place up. I got a power 4 bow. Once he gets 50%, I should be able to take him out with my sword. Come on. I'm running out of space here. There he is, there he is. That's him. Second phase. I'm withered. Almost got him. Nope, he killed me. I got him to about 10% actually, considering I was wearing, you know, some damaged chain and leather armor. Not too bad. So I'll go up there and finish him off as soon as I respawn. It takes actually quite a while for me to respawn. There he is. Now he should not be able to get loose, I don't think. Well, eventually he will, but he's pretty far. So he made it about half of the way out. Sword. Oh, hit me. Come on. Ah, come on. I had him. He must have with me. Got me a direct hit with one of those flaming skulls. Come on. Hey, seriously, this is how long it takes me to respawn. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you and your 2 friends. I'm not sure why this is that it takes so long to respawn. I sleep in the bed, so but it doesn't actually recognize and so it keeps spawning me on top of the tree where I initially spawned. Strange. Yeah, and he does regen health. Way too long. Okay, let's go. Oh, shoot, I was worried about that. Where is he? Got him! I got him, but he withered me. Okay, so what you saw in there is that because he destroyed so much area, other mobs were able to spawn. It now becomes a dark area. I have a couple of torches, so I should be able to still get some stuff done once I load back in. There we go. Alright. Who is that? That is Matt75. Hello, Mr. Creeper. And Mr. Skelly. Oh. Some of these guys are actually really strong, so I'm always a bit careful. Oh, what the heck? That's why I keep hearing noises. There's a hollow in here. Shoot. I thought I built this thing better than that. Okay, so where did it have some bones? Did I get it? Yep, there it is. 1 nether star. Got it. Whew. Well, yeah, this is actually pretty successful. This thing got this is 40 deep, so it got about 10 farther. So I could have made it a little bit smaller and still been relatively safe. But I had the cobblestone. I had more than enough cobblestone, so I figured I might as well put it for some good use. Let me just see through the night. Right here. Oh, so I died 4 times. Not terrible. I could have done more, get more better armor and all that stuff, but you know it's a wither fight using essentially the mineshaft method, so not too bad. Let me give you a little tour. So as I said before, I only show you this thing. It's actually kind of cool. So drop. So this is the charge pad. It's actually charging my jetpack as I'm losing energy for it. This is a health pad. and then move close to it, it heals me back up. These both take RF. Actually, pretty expensive. These are both resonant health and charge pads because I happen to have a lot of Enderium, and I'm pretty able to use it. I'm actually using it eventually as a power source. So what I've done since last episode, well, I upgraded my, you can hear it right now, I upgraded my Crucible lava generation system from lava to netherrack, just a whole bunch of lava in barrels plus a lot of redstone. I was able to light that and make this thing a lot more efficient. So it's actually, you can see here it says melting speed 3x instead of 2x, which is lava. Over here, I was able to make a whole bunch of end stone. That's just one. It's a one-to-one of ender pearl and sandstone in a fluid transposer. So it didn't take too long, and it's greatly increasing my ender crop, which I'm using that again as a power source. Magical crops is still kind of slow for a reason I'll get into. Although I was able to actually craft one diamond crop. Very expensive that thing. This has not yet been infused with Zavinkio. Right now I have 11. Oh, nice. That was so nice of the Wither to drop some more Zavinkio. So I need 16 Zavinkio to make that final form. So I need 16 plus 16 of each previous version. So that's gonna be the high point. I work my way down. Shouldn't take me too much longer to put that together. And I've got this little farm here. This thing ran out of water. I don't care. I don't use it very much. One thing that's kind of cool, I have a little mushroom. I got a couple of mobs that dropped from random spawners. I actually decided to name this guy. This is Stewie. This is Stewie the mushroom, and I named him that because, well, you know, I call the cows leather. I call him steak. This one I call stew because mushroom stew. Also, I named him that because there was actually a death in the family in a way. Both of my horses died. Yep, I remember I had Trailblazer, who was attached to this pole here. I actually had a second horse too, which I in fact named Mr. Spock in honor of Leonard Nimoy, who recently passed away. However, during a recent excursion, which necessitated me putting on these ridiculous sonic glasses. If you've never seen sonic glasses, this is what they look like when you wear them. You can actually see sound, which is useful when you're trying to fight things that are invisible, like most of the frickin' mobs around here. But they look like, you know, your Mickey Mouse's mutated cybernetic cousin. So there's that. So what happened was, I've had bad luck trying to get zombie heads. I've gotten all kinds of heads. I have a double chest, mostly full of severed heads, all different kinds here. I've got chicken, wolf, enderman. I've gotten 2 zombie heads so far. One of them I used to make the slice and splice machine. The second one I used to make the one existing item filter. I can't get it any other way, and I figured out the reason why. Zombie heads, as far as I can tell, are not a recognized drop from either the loot chest or the grinder or just this drop method. The only way I think you can get them is either their extraordinary luck. See, I got a head in here, just heads, but not the ones I'm looking for, or use a beheading sword. So what I did, I thought was a pretty good idea at the time. This is my second grinder. Grinder version 1, fully upgraded. Grinder version 2. This is Cursed Earth that I harvested when I made the activation ritual over there with a MFR grinder that's just attached to this little portable tank. It just keeps filling up. Powered over there from the lava sources, and sends items here with a buffer chest over to this setup here. Oh, one little cool thing, I'm not sure if I showed you before. I put a filter pipe, oh, I did tell you, a filter pipe here, which has got an inverted filter with the stuff that I have already into the barrels. Just a nice little low-lag method of producing stuff. Oh, over here, I have my recycling system, which is just an iron chest attached to a matter condenser, which is actually empty. The reason the matter condenser is empty is because I actually was able to make a singularity. I only need one, so I used it. I made 2 quantum entangled singularities. One of them goes in this link chamber. The other one is in my ender chest right here. Singularity, link chamber, 8 more quantum rings. These things are expensive, by the way. Whole bunch of ender pearls. This my ladies and gentlemen, including my Ender Quarry, is what I'm going to use right now going into the Deep Dark. Now, I haven't actually been Deep Dark myself in quite some time. I went briefly, and it was kind of a pain to navigate around. But I should be able to do it. Hopefully, I'll be able to move back and forth. I don't think this... I think I remember I actually disabled the mini map in this mod pack. I figured I wouldn't need it, so hopefully that won't be a problem. So anyway, getting back to my story. So here's my idea. This little grinder is fueled by cursed earth. So what I did was I made this little elbow-shaped room, and I took my pickaxe. I broke 2 blocks here, and stood here. And hopefully, I would just kill a couple of zombies and get one or two zombie heads, because one of the things I need to make for the achievement list is let me look at the achievement list. So I need to make kill a wither, check. Flower, diamond dolly, deep dark, the end, ender dragon, dragon egg, and hatchet. Here we go. Automate a farm with a farming station. Now, apparently, farming stations from Ender.io can actually are compatible with magical crops, which I really want to make. But they require a Z-Logic controller, which requires a zombie head. So, as far as I can tell, the only way I'm going to be able to do this is to actually make an MFR auto spawner over here, and hopefully get a gas here from some soul sand drops. Go up to the top of here, hopefully find one zombie, put it into a reusable spawn egg, then spawn it in here and kill it with this thing until I get just a 1 or 2 zombie heads. It's a lot of work, but if you had been here, if I had recorded what it was like to open this thing at night, to have invisible skeletons and just all kinds of really nice stuff, that it was just two-shotting me, and I had better armor than this. I ripped through most of my armor just trying to stop these things, and I just couldn't see them, and they were just killing me left and right, two-hitting me, kept spawning over and over and over again. I raged really hard. So yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm doing it the safe way. I'm doing it the incredibly technologically involved way. Okay, so end of rant. What else did I do? I said I was able to build the singularity because I was able to get this over here, my quad cobblestone generator, up pretty high efficiency. So at a rough guess, this thing is producing about 2 stacks of cobble per second, which is not great, to be honest. Each one has about 32 world interaction upgrades. Oh, very important thing I learned from a couple of wikis. World interaction upgrades do stack, which is awesome, but you know what? Until you get your first stack of world interaction upgrades, it actually hinders cobblestone production if you have more than 1 speed upgrade. Eventually, once you get past 1 stack, you can fill this up with speed upgrades if you want to, but for the moment, until you get your first stack, it's not really going to be helpful. But here's the other issue. I found out this storage unit actually, I thought that the capacity of this thing was like 1 million or 2 million. I was wrong. It's actually approximately 2.1 billion. So right now I've got 3.1 million here. I have approximately a little more than 1% of its capacity. I'm not going to get this. This thing would take me forever. I would have to build 6 more of these things. I would have to farm a whole lot. I have to upgrade my mining system in order to generate more lapis. So I really think that I'm going to call this thing finished when I do everything on this achievement list except for this one. I don't think this is going to happen. It's going to take me way too long. I could literally just AFK here for a couple of days or weeks even, and maybe it would come to that point, but it's not worth my time. Besides, I'm really looking forward to the next map, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. So, what else can I show? Oh, I made these 2 travel anchors. Actually, I don't understand how to use them, but they're kind of useful. So what you do is you you find a staff of traveling. I have so many, I just threw it out. So what you do is you sit on top of one of these things, look at the other one, hold this in your hand, and right click. Back and forth. Now it does use up a little bit of power in the staff of traveling, which uses RF, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so I think that's enough dawdling. So let's head into the deep dark. Okay, here we go. Now I think the way this works is that you will spawn above and have to go down. Let's find out. Okay, here we are. We're on the other side. There's a portal. We are at Y level 150. So I think we definitely have to go down. So which way am I gonna pick? I'll pick west, east. I'll pick east. This is a good number here. So I'm gonna dig through here, and I'll be right back once I cut through to something interesting. Okay, so I just hit cobblestone, so I think we're coming to the roof of the cave. Yep, there it is. Alright, so this is where it gets kind of dangerous. Because I know that the darkness itself actually does damage you. Wow, it is pitch black down there. So I'm going to do this. I think the best way is probably just to light this up and yeah, actually, okay. So I'm just going to try and dropping, see what happens. I'm probably going to take some damage. Get down to the bottom and just light things up. There we go. I see the floor. Okay, touchdown. You know, just occurred to me, I probably should have brought a magnum torch with me. Oh, generic B, please don't kill me, generic B. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a nerd pull. Hopefully nothing here. Oh, crap. Has an arrow. Ah. No, die. Not you. Not me. You. Okay, I totally forgot about that. Okay, this is gonna be a bit... is that Good? Yeah, that's Good. Hey, Good. How you doing? Yeah, definitely should have come down here with a magnum torch. Crap, on a stick. This is gonna be a pain. Wait, is that guy invisible? Okay, I want this on record. There are invisible skeletons. Oh, no, it's not invisible. It's just, I couldn't see him. Nuts. Alright, so this is not going to be interesting. I'm probably going to die quite a few times here. But the important thing is that I'm going to make a small enclosure here. Somewhere where hopefully nothing will kill me immediately. Which should be nice. And I'll be right back. So, yeah, I am a bit of a coward, I admit. I don't want to mess with whatever is spawning up there. So what I did was I made a little bit of a cut down here into a more safe area, relatively speaking. So what I did was I went 20 blocks that way, 20 blocks that way, and I came through on the other side too. So this is a 20 by 20 area. And I'm going to use that as where I'm going to make my ender quarry. So what you do is you take, places here, I just put the name for reference, so this space here, that one, oh, can't actually get through that way. Oh, interesting. So I made it 3 high, because I wanted to have torches in here, because any area, not only does it spawn mobs, but you also get damaged by it. So I just dropped these 4 torches in the corners. Then I put down the ender quarry next to one of them. And this thing says, fence boundary, found ender marker, successfully established boundary. This thing now recognizes a 20 by 20 area as where it's going to mine. Now the next part, which was actually not too difficult, and I thought about for a while how I was going to make a power source for the ender quarry in my, oh cool, I got luck on my pickaxe, nice. In the Trycraft Crack Pack 2 series, where I'm using a big reactor, 3x3, in order to power this thing. But we don't have big reactors in this mod pack because I haven't found any Yellorium yet. What we do have, though, is Ender Pearls in massive amounts. So I believe, do I have a... No, I didn't bring a battery with me. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure that this will work like a... No, not like that. Stupid thing. This thing will occasionally not work right if you don't orient it correctly. So you have to go like that, and it orients this way. So this should power that. What I can tell is if it functions. Let me just go over here, make a little more room. Let me put another torch down just to be on the safe side. Let's see, I need chest, hopper. I could use the better barrel, but I really don't need that not that badly. So hopper into the ender generator, chest in here, and let's just see what happens. Take a stack of ender pearls, go in here through the hopper into the quarry. We have excellent. Okay, we've got 0 power. This means this thing is working. 1 block scanned. Why is it only scanning 1 block? Wow, are you kidding me? No, oh, okay. I know what the problem is. I forgot to do something else. I needed to put not only a power source, I needed to put an export destination. So all I have right at the moment is a chest. There it is. So it's exporting to a chest. I'm using an ender quarry to export to a chest, and just temporarily, just to see if it worked. What I actually want to do is set up that the thing I mentioned before, the quantum entangled singularity. Let me make a little more space. Hopefully my pickaxe will not run out of durability, because that would kind of suck. So how you do that is fairly simple. You just grab all the necessary components, the link chamber. I brought with me, here you go. So 8 quantum rings, just in a basically 9x9 pattern with link chamber in the middle, and become a multi-block. Drop the singularity, which has already been entangled with the one in the overworld. I'm going to attach, and I think I'm going to attach. It knows itself. You can't actually interact with the link chamber. You have to interact with the rings around it. Sorry, these 4 rings around it. So I'm going to put one here, just like that. Now I think. Oh, actually, not probably go like that instead. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do an ME interface to there and attach. So now what this should do, not yet, but it should pick up anything that's in here, because it's all empty, and act as an import bus into the system. However, this thing can actually connect on the other side. So this is functioning. This thing I'm going to now leave with a whole bunch of power. There we go. And yeah, no, I could just use the barrel, but I didn't actually bring that many ender pearls. And truth be told, I don't actually have that many. I just happen to have it as my most abundant fuel source, other than if I wanted to using lava. So this is now a functioning ender quarry. So I'm going to go in and check this off of the to-do list. Cool. So let's see if we can get back upstairs without dying. That might be a little bit of a trick. Fortunately, because I put a torch up on the ceiling, yep, there it is. That's where I came in. So I'm going to just go straight up. Bye-bye. There we go. I could have made a little better of a landing pad here, but here's what it is. It's a light that mostly gives it away that this is the correct way to go. So let's head back. I'm actually very pleased with this. I realized that with this series, I wasn't doing a traditional Let's Play of it. I knew I didn't have time to do a traditional Let's Play because it takes so many hours to produce what I consider to be a good episode of a Skyblock series. That the only way I could do is if I did it like a recap. If I just played the game and just showed you guys what I was doing when I had the opportunity to. So I think if I did this correctly, all I have to do is connect this last cable. Yep, lighting up blue. So this is connected to this chest. So if I'm right, this thing should be picking up. Okay, so I'm back here at the Ender Quarry. So this thing, yeah, it's working. It's working slowly because this thing is not generating a heck of a lot of power. It's generating 40 RF per tick. That is incredibly slow. But this, for some reason, is not working. I don't know why. It should be working. I mean, it's plugged into here. Oh, I know what the problem is. I see it. I see the problem. Okay, hold on. That thing, yeah, is full. Okay, I see the problem. Okay, now I know what the problem is. So can you guys figure out the problem in less time it takes me to fix the problem? And if you already figured out the problem, then stop yelling, please. It hurts my ears. So where is it? I need that, and I also need my crescent hammer. So here's what I did wrong. I did this mostly right. I plugged everything in here except for one thing. This also needs power. So yeah, I have to connect this, I think. No, of course it won't connect to that because it's not a direct system. I need an energy acceptor. Shoot. Okay, well, the best latest game. So I had this thing mostly finished here. All I have to do is hook up an energy acceptor from here to here. This thing will be powered, and it will in fact function as a quarry. So I can't check it off at the moment, but I have been recording for a little while. So this has been Kankadia for the SkyFactory 2 mod pack, and I'll see you all next time.